What's going on, y'all? Straight to the point, sports and entertainment. Want y'all to hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notifications so that you're able to get all of my content as well as all of my videos. And be sure that you're sharing this content too as well. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about this too much because there have been a couple of brothers that have already talked about this situation within the LDBC. I want to give a shout out to the brother Ticket TV. Definitely go sub to his platforms. Give a shout out to Too Raw for TV. Definitely go sub to his platforms. And also give a shout out to 78. Definitely go sub to his platforms too as well. Now look, man, we all knew that this wasn't gonna last. Larsa Pippen is a gold digging, thought. She's always been that. She goes from rapper to rapper, entertainer to entertainer, and pretty much lets anybody, smash and do whatever. And she still thinks that she's the age of 20 years old, nipping, tucking, all this other stuff and everything. Had no business really being with Marcus Jordan, but unfortunately, Marcus Jordan, he saw something in her, which I'm pretty sure all he wanted to do was just get off, a couple of times. But a foreseeable future between both of those individuals was very highly unlikely. They have both unfollowed each other on social media, okay? And Larsa Pippen has even, put some stuff on social media, which gives the indication that they're not doing it anymore. They don't plan on getting married and everything. And look, man, we already knew this. Larsa Pippen, man. And I'm gonna get on Marcus Jordan too as well, because he received the smoke too as well. Look, a lot of people feel that Larsa Pippen did Scottie Pippen wrong. I'm kind of on the fence with that, because I don't feel that much sympathy anymore for Larsa Pippen than I do for Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen, we have to understand that of course people are gonna call him Scottie Simpson and all this other stuff, but Scottie Pippen wasn't no angel. We knew what he was doing, back in the days, when he would be out on the road and stuff like that. And so, there's two sides to actually three sides to every story: his side, her side, and of course the truth. Now, many people feel like, she did secure the bag, especially when she was awarded everything with the divorce and, getting a big percentage of, Scottie Pippen and everything like that. So we already knew her intents, and a lot of people felt like, her intent was to go ahead and do what she can do to try to secretly, get some sort of money from Marcus Jordan. But I think that Marcus Jordan, he woke up. He had probably had plenty of people in his ear telling him, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Okay. And he probably, woke up. One of them was probably, his father, of course. Now, I know that Michael Jordan, he only voiced his displeasure, I think, one time. But we all know that Michael Jordan doesn't like, to have his business out there like that, And on top of that, he felt like, he didn't really have no dog in the fight. I mean, he probably gave Marcus Jordan and Larsa Pippen, the side eye when he saw everything. But I know that Michael Jordan really doesn't have no room to talk anyways, because we all know the shit that Michael Jordan has done too. So it would be kind of hypocritical for him to say anything, nobody's perfect. And I could talk, name plenty of instances why. One reason is because a lot of people were critical of Michael Jordan, of him having, a relationship with someone nearly half his age, and also having a baby at that point in time, and then also the countless infidelity stories that we hear, the gambling debts, and the unaliving of his, the unfortunate unaliving of his father, God rest his soul, Mr. James Jordan. And then also him paying off plenty of people, because of accusations that have taken place in the past, okay? So, who is he to criticize? Now, as far as Marcus Jordan is concerned, listen, he's like any other young guy right now that has his certain fantasies or whatnot. His fantasies probably had got fulfilled. He probably reached the ceiling of those fantasies, and he probably said, okay, we knew that this isn't going to work. On top of that, we also have to look at the family value side of things too. Realistically, okay, being that Larsa is 49 years old, listen, you only have a certain, or especially for women, they have a biological clock in which they want to go ahead and, have kids and things of that nature. Larsa Pippen probably has already surpassed that, being that she's 49. And that doesn't take anything away, from some of the other women. If you feel like you want to go ahead and have a baby and have a family, stuff like that, go ahead. But they are on two different wavelengths, okay? Larsa Pippen, and this is no offense to some of the women that are out there, she's at the stage where, it's menopause stage or whatnot, dealing with a whole bunch of other stuff like the, midlife crisis, things of that nature, because she is about to be 50. Marcus Jordan is now about to reach the prime of his life, probably still wants to have a family, have kids, and have someone, have someone who he can go ahead and start, having a family with. And he's looking at years down the line, by the time, he gets a certain age, she's going to be a certain age. And some people look at it that way. Now, myself personally, I never really looked at age from a sense of, okay, yeah, you look this way, you this age and stuff like that. I never looked at it like that. But in terms of what you are trying to do, you know what I'm saying? In terms of life, in terms of, building a family, in terms of your career, stuff like that. Yeah, you have to look at age. But in terms of just your, your overall well-being, things of that nature, the way you look, all the blah, 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 and all that other stuff, as long as you move good, as long as you're above the surface, as long as you're able to, eat, run, shit, drink, walk, do everything you can to the fullest without having to struggle in everyday life, then hey, whatever floats your boat. But see, this is my thing right here though too. And last couple points, and then I'm gonna go ahead and bounce on this, right? Listen, Larsa Pippen knows what she was doing, and she is she's a scumbag, she no better than the Kardashians, even though they are Armenian and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not surprised by this shit. If we're gonna give all the smokes to the Kardashians and the stuff that they do and stuff like that, bouncing from NBA player, entertainer to entertainer and stuff like that, we got to give Larsa Pippen the same smoke. Now look, some people gonna get out there and be like, well, what's the big deal? It's none of your business, stuff like that. Well, actually, it is the media's business, especially when you put your business out there, okay? And when you put your business out there, hey, you are pretty much in a piranha tank, okay? And you open yourself up for a Pandora's box. So she can't get mad at anybody but herself. And on top of that, you should be at the stage of your life where, you should be, relatively quiet and letting your kids be able to, do some of the stuff that you're doing, right? There's a certain, standard, that you have to reach, in terms of adulthood, in terms of how you carry yourself. She's carrying herself no better than an IG model, and some of these IG models that are out there, and some of these thoughts that are out there, okay? And even, Scottie Pippen's son has voiced his displeasure sometimes, and it's an embarrassment to her kids and stuff. And so I don't think she realizes that. I don't think she thinks about that. Yes, if you're going to be pretty, if you're going to be gorgeous and beautiful, you can do that without being a thought. Another point I want to make, too, is I really don't feel sorry for neither one of them. shouldn't either. Like I said again at the beginning when I talked, this wasn't going to last. Okay, as a matter of fact, they were probably just doing this just to boost themselves up. Now they have even more of a following. You have people that's still going to be fans of Larsa Pippen, regardless of what she does. I don't even think she's done anything, that prominent or productive, but except mooch off of Scottie Pippen. And then on top of that, Marcus Jordan, what is he doing? He just sitting up in here making headlines and stuff like that, and doesn't even need to do anything anymore. Doesn't need to work. He's always probably been spoiled his whole entire life, what I'm saying, as well as him munching off of his father or whatnot, So, like I said, I don't feel sorry for neither one of them, and as a matter of fact, being that this has happened, it's, they both pretty much got a dose of their own medicine or whatever. So, we'll see what happens. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this situation. Make sure you like the video, share it, subscribe. Also hit the notifications too. Till then, straight to the point, sports and entertainment. I'll get at you later.